Hello, YouTubers. It is the J-Man. Y'all know what time it is. Probably, if I'm at the dining room and kitchen, y'all know it's a haul video. And for this month, the thumbnail is probably going to give it away, but it's going to be a huge, epic one. Got a lot of good stuff. Made a trade on some stuff. A lot of awesome, cool killer, just DMW. My friend Stanley from the convention. Just like a lot of really cool stuff to get shown off in this video. Some stuff I ordered online. I was waiting a while on something to arrive in the mail. That finally got here, so I'm happy I got that. That took a bit of time because I was waiting on a Lego set. So just to say the least, I'm not going to ramble on too much. I've had my 3 cups of coffee, my Joe, and I am ready to go. So hopefully y'all enjoy the video, schmo, and let's roll. I gotta zoom out here, man. Just kind of get in all the absolute epicness, man. I'm telling you what, we got a really good haul to hit the channel. Now, January is going to be a few things, but that I was waiting on a while to get here. The Venom helmet, USPS has kind of been, and my buddy Stanley's package, and that got delayed by about a week and a half. So if you're ordering something from the USPS, man, you may want to order pretty quick, because when Christmas gets here, it ain't going to be too easy to get them to... It's been difficult with the deliveries. I feel like all the mail's pretty backed up now with all the e-commerce, so it took me roughly over a week to get my friend's package just from North Carolina. So, to say the least, the mail has been taking time. Alright, sorry about the rambling. Let's get on to the first bit, the main lines. So, this came from the convention. This is a Team Red, the Chevette drag car out of the drag strip. Pretty cool. As soon as I get all these done, I just put everything up. I don't put it up before I get them done, but I make sure all my stuff is staged a little bit out to the video. So, a little fact about that, because I like to keep my stuff out and ready at the go before I make my video, so I don't forget anything. Alright, so this is the Neon Speeders, and another Team Red. This came from my buddy's convention. And, and the next Neon Speeder's probably going to be super hype, because we know Lamley is going to be hyping all this stuff up like Lamley, cough, cough, always does. So we got the Neon Speeders, the 99 Honda Civic R. So yeah, there's that one. Like that. Here's the other ones you can collect. Didn't really care about the others. The next batch, I'm really liking the look of. Another Team Red. Some people, this might have some mixed feelings about this casting, but I thought this was personally really cool, because it reminds me of the VW drag bus, just with the British invasion type theme, the treble decker. It's pretty cool. Here's the back if you'd like to pause and read that. But yeah, the treble decker. I really like this. The nice first edition, nice red. Of course, very fitting for a British tour bus, or British, not tour bus, but double decker. My God, I don't even know why I said tour bus. It would be cool to make a drag racing tour bus then. That would be pretty neat. But yeah, nice to see them kind of got that VW drag bus sort of type vibe, just with a British invasion type deal. Speaking of buses, well, not really buses, but a microbus, we have the VW ID Buzz. I've needed this casting. Here is the back if you want to read that little bit right there. And that's the ID Buzz, all electric car. Not really a big electric person, but I did think that was a cool casting. And then speaking of electric, I think, yes, the Volvo XC40 Recharge, the off-road Volvo driving race car. Kind of like the F-Pace, just another electric SUV kind of type deal. Personally, I did like the F-Pace, though, for what it was. It was a cool casting, you know, I like the racing F-Pace. This one, however, the more, I guess, off-road version of the Volvo, basically being a different manufacturer competing with Jaguar, but I thought this one was pretty cool, actually. And then, like I said, here is the back. The old Swedish Volvo. Pretty cool. Alright, so moving on here, and we're going to get on to blue team, because it's a red and blue team kind of day. I got the jackhammer. This came from my buddy. These main lines I'm just showing off the triple decker, and these were from my buddy who found these out in the wild. I paid him before he shipped everything out, and it was a while because we were kind of like putting a package together, so sorry about the delay in videos. So the jackhammer, Pro Street Nomad type thing. You know, I collect fantasy castings, but for me they have to have, you know, a certain level of realism, something different, you know. Thought this was cool, like I said, just like a hot rodded type wild Nomad or something. Alright, well, this is the one I was excited for from my buddy's convention, and I got these for $12. Feel like now with this stuff, you know, luckily I paid $12 for both of these, so I didn't have to pay too much of a Lamley tax, because it's JDM, and we all know everyone's kind of paying the Peter Lamley tax for JDM stuff. I wasn't too hyped about his video about him Bogart and all these either. Saw all that. The Integra Sedan GSR. Very cool casting. And again, dude, I don't mean to bash Lamley, but I don't like his whole deal with when he went to the store, and, you know, they're already paying him and he's doing the corporate stuff, so, I mean, just to go into a store and Bogart all these, not cool. I saw that video. That's why I figured I'd take the time to mention it while I'm showing these off, because if y'all seen his YouTube short, you know he was doing that, and I know Lamley got a lot of hate for it. I wasn't a fan. Ecker Integra, very cool. Did not give two flying you-know-whats about these two. Well, yeah, this and this one, did not care. Only wanted this, for real. This was like the only one I wanted out of these. I mean, they're cool castings. I just don't care about the other Fast and Furious when it comes to my premiums. And, Vince's Maxima, as well as Mia's Integra. Gotta have all the OG Fast. And of course, as soon as this video is done, these are going in the movie rack where all my movie cars are. Yeah, man. Pretty cool casting. I really like they're doing all the OG Fast. These are probably going to become worth something, you know. I mean, how the OG Fast is kind of getting up there for real. Especially, the cool thing is this is a Maxima, so I don't know if I've seen this casting before done in a lot of series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen the Maxima, so I'm not sure if this is a new casting for the premiums or not. Pretty cool, though. Love OG Fast. Alright, sorry. I'm going to quit bashing Lamley. I'm sorry. So, anyway, this is from the convention here that my buddy also went to. Another Team Blue, the Speed Machines 911 GT3. I needed this to complete my first set of the Speed Machines, and personally, the ones I didn't care for some of them. I didn't care for the Veneno, and the Zonda, I think I have that. I think I have this, and I think I have this. I don't think I cared for the Veneno. It was kind of a derpy looking car for the Speed Machine series, so I think I cared for these four. I don't think I cared for the Veneno, but hey, you know what they say, collect what you like. This one's pretty cool, though. Alright, so moving on at the blue team, we have the Datsun Bluebird 71. And this is from the convention also. I got a pretty good deal. 50th favorites. I think I'm trying to somewhat complete this series. I know I had that 56. I know the Javelin's not really my thing. The Econoline pickup was a peg warmer. The Volkswagen Squareback. The Bluebird wagon, I was after an example of that casting for a while, and this is the example that I have now. or the only one really I have. Camaro, the 69, I've got that in the gold, and then Bel Air Gasser, I've got that. And yeah, the VW T1 I've got. Luckily, I was able to snag that at Ollie's. So yeah, I'm happy I have this guy here. All right, so I don't want to get lost in my order, so I think I'm going to try to tackle one side first, or however I decide to do this. So I finally got this. It's been on my buddy's eBay for a bit, and I PayPal'd him $30. The nice gold. I like gold, Mr. Powers. I can't even do gold member's voice. I don't know how to do gold member, but yeah, I like gold. So this is the Dodge Charger Elephant and RLC. I collect when the pieces aren't, too out of, when the prices aren't too expensive. Usually my budget $30 to $40 for an RLC, depending on what I can score these for at a convention. Again, this year I really wanted to try to get the Tradesman, but yeah, I was not able to. So hopefully I'll be able to score the Tradesman at some point, whether it be the original casting. But let's talk about the Elephant, because this one's really, really cool. Yeah, I like this. It's a really nice casting. I've seen a review on this on another guy's channel. So he's like the first video. So if you, I don't know his channel name, but if you see there's a review of this that a guy's done, he cracks his open. Of course, I had to watch a review, but I'm not going to crack mine. Heck no, this probably ain't even coming out of the blister. But I think it's an underrated, I think it's underrated in terms of the value. Again, like I said, with, Peter hyping up all the JDM stuff and all the Porsche stuff, like I said, it seems like we don't have to pay the Lamley tax on muscle. All right, so there's that one. And I ordered this off DMW, the Muscle Machines Ford Mustang RTR X. I don't usually collect a lot of muscle machines. Okay, so a note to Muscle Machines. Maisto, if you're listening, please stop with this packaging. I do not know what ran through the team's heads when it came to this. I don't like this. It kind of is in a way it forces you to open them. I really like Muscle Machines where the packages were flat. If they just move this over, it drives me crazy. Like, it's so hard to display these. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way about the packaging with Muscle Machines. And, there's some of us who like to leave these in the package and not have to do this and open them. Because, like, Old Smoky is probably going to be worth something, the Pikes Peak truck. So, note to Maisto, please stop with these weird packaging. Please change your packaging. I'm sorry, I don't mean to rant about boxes, but it drives me crazy when it's so hard to display a package. That kind of goes for the hitch and toes, too. I'm not a fan of how hitch and toes are packaged, and this just, for a 1/64th, this should have, like, a different type of packaging. I don't like how it's in the middle, and it's like a bubble. It's so freaking weird. So, yeah, this will probably go with my Shelby's on the shelf on the other side of my Old Smoky in my racing room. All right. Sorry, that's my little rant about how I kind of feel about Maisto's packaging, but if you're listening, please change the Muscle Machines packaging, for the love of God. All right, so Racing Champions Mint. I don't know, man. I'm really going to start to get into these for real, because they have some really awesome lowriders coming out. Like, it's nice to see that we've got some real good lowriding culture hitting round 2 as a whole. Whether it be model kits or any of the other stuff, it is nice that lowriding / gasser / Ratfink fever is finally, I don't know what it is, man. And in the world where we have these EVs, it's nice to see that there's still these companies that aren't, just catering to all the EV guys. And it's nice to see that the culture is still alive in the hobby. So hopefully, even though everything's trying to go electric, hopefully we still see these really cool stuff with this character and all that. But it's really nice that lowriding fever and all the custom stuff is still kind of remaining on the market. It's real nice to see. Not to say the diecast doesn't go anywhere as a hobby, but it's nice to see that they still appreciate all of us who like the culture. So Lowrider's pretty cool. I mean, there's more of this I'm planning to get. One of 3,338. It's not a super high, but not a super low production. Around the same as a mini GT. Some of the mini GTs. So I like this. Kind of got a Gypsy Rose vibe, but it's not. And hopefully Auto World will do some 1/18 Lowriders, because they have got the perfect casting for that. They've got an Impala. I don't know why. I don't know why Auto World won't do a 1/18 Lowrider. But that's enough. Mini GT, the Nissan Skyline Tommy Kyra RZ. One of 4,800. So this has been around on DMW for a bit. One of my mini GT packages fell, and it's a Zonda. Packaging cracked. So might have been an older GT, but this seems a little more substantial. So the Zonda seemed like it was in a little more fragile packaging. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I like it when they make thicker plastic for these. I don't like the brittle ones when they fail. So my Zonda packaging got a little messed up. I was rearranging some stuff, but you know, like I said, the thicker plastic is going to be a lot better, of course. I don't like the brittle stuff. Not that I'm throwing my die cast around, but you know, if something falls, I would like it to be protected. Alright, so that's enough of my rants. I'm sorry. Yeah, really cool mini GT. Again, M&J Toys exclusive, because you can really only get these online, or unless you go to a specialty retailer that's not even in my state. It's like way out there. So you got to kind of get these at a specialty retailer or online, which is what I always do. And guys, remember to check out Diecast Models Wholesale. That's the site I get my mini GTs on. And use coupon code NEXT for 10% off of your next purchase. And Diecast Models Wholesale, and great customer service, and very fast shipping for ground, and they do flat rate, box everything up. So check out DMW. Little PSA for y'all. Alright, so again, more red team. This came from my buddy's convention. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 8, the Tommy Kyra Lancer. I can never find Boulevards, man. I gotta always order these from a damn convention or something, because, and especially this one, I know this is hype because of the JDM stuff, so I'm not gonna say the name, but y'all know who I got a beef with, so I don't even need to say it. So, a Tommy Kyra Nissan, or not Nissan, I was mixed up from the last one, but the Tommy Mackinnon Lancer. This one, really cool edition. Automobile did a 1/18th, and then this is the 1/64th of the Hot Wheels version. I have the Tirana. I don't know, Boulevards. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. The Mercedes Black Series kind of been done, you know, already in car culture, so yeah, I like it when Boulevard releases more unique stuff like this. Torino Sprinter, Mountain Drifters did it, so I thought Mountain Drifters did the Torino a little better. The Advan's cool. I still think Mountain Drifters did the Torino a lot better. Alright, so moving on, because I'm already at 19 minutes. I hope y'all are still watching. The 1981 GMC Cyclone out of, I think this is Power Trip. Yeah, Power Trip. Okay, so the Cyclone Marlboro edition, which I know this is the Marlboro Cyclone. So I guess this is catering to the smokers. No. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like Cyclones, and I like the red. I didn't have an example of this, and I know Boulevard recently did one, so. Power Trip. Just kind of thinking that Barracuda is actually kind of cool. Kind of like the Barracuda, actually. I might have to. I don't know. I might have to put that one on my wish list. I didn't really know. That's kind of a cool paint scheme, the Mopar. And I don't think I have this casting. I didn't realize it, but It's actually kind of a cool casting. All right, so sorry, I know I blab. Anyway, so moving on is the rest of my order off DMW. So I'm a huge Lambo fan, a little bit. This was unique. You know, the Huracan has been done a lot by Mini GT, to be fair. You know, they do tend to do a lot of the castings, but any company has kind of got to do that to make money off the toolings they make. But can't say no to a orange. This is a what? Harmonia Borealis, a nice orange Lambo, whatever you call this color. Beautiful. Love me some Mini GT, man. Absolutely awesome, awesome brand. Love them, man. I'm telling you. And actually, I was just thinking about getting some more eventually when some good ones hit. So yeah, this one's really cool. All right, so moving on to one that I really was absolutely digging when I heard. It's been in my cart. It had been in my cart for a while. I tend to add stuff to my cart. So this one's been in there for a while. Pretty cool. The McLaren F1 in this awesome magnesium silver. I did get the racing version too, and that's coming up in a minute. Magnesium silver. It's gorgeous. Loving the packaging. Loving the new packaging. Hopefully this is more substantial again, so if something falls, you know, it doesn't break. All right. So now, did get a few green light. Green light just not really making stuff that super interests me nowadays. When the Toys R Us days were going, they were certainly making a lot more cool stuff, but I don't know, I feel like they're really catering to diorama builders, so Greenlight has some exciting stuff, but it just depends on what I want. But I mean, Greenlight can be hit or miss on some stuff I like. Big Ollie Tribute Edition, certainly better than the 118th. I did not like the 118th of this. I know what Big Ollie is, driven by Parnelli Jones. So I did not like the 118th. I thought it looked like a dang toy. This one's better, actually. I like the paint shinier. This is a tribute, it says, but it's certainly, I think it's certainly better than the 118th. So, yeah, Big Ollie Tribute Edition. Now, the roof is not exactly accurate. It's more of a wing shape, but it's certainly very well done. I like it. It's accurate as they can get, so I guess it's licensing, I don't know. So we got the Chevrolet Impala, the Smoky Eunuch, 1963, the Daytona, the John Rutherford. It's really nice to see these Acme exclusives. It's just a shame that we're getting these, but you know, it's kind of interesting. It's nice to see they're doing this stuff, the Acme exclusive, so this is pretty cool. So yeah, I like the Acme stuff really a lot. But there's that. All right, so moving on. A minute ago, I said I got the racing version, and yes, I did. And ironically, after I got this on the 31st when I got paid, and when I checked back on the 1st, this was gone. Absolutely gone. None of these left on DMW. McLaren F1 GTR, number 59. Le Mans 24 hours winner. Really, really awesome. 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 All right, so there's that. And then there's a Lamborghini Countach. Finally got this one. The LP 804. This white, beautiful. One of 5,000. A little higher production number, but I prefer it when they're lower. Not to say that I am a person who likes the stuff to go up in value, but I see the concept edition and a little more, so I guess more people can get their hands on them. All right, so now we're going to move on to a couple of cool cars. I think they're quirky. You know, they're not expensive, but they're neat. The Hot Wheels pull-back speeders, the twin mill here. I know they make 143rd Hot Wheels, the exotics and stuff, or whatever, the 143rd series. I think they're expensive. Like $25 for a 143rd scale is a lot to me. I think these are cooler personally. Me and my neighbor were out hunting, and he got me this one. And he actually got the bone shaker first. He kept it, but he gave it to me actually. So he did give me the bone shaker, which is pretty cool. So yeah, interesting. If you all have seen these, the engines move and all that stuff. So they're pretty cool. You can collect the series, of course. Me being a Larry Wood and Eric Guilford fan, I needed the twin mill. And the bone shaker, like I said, my neighbor gave that to me later on. But yeah, good friend of mine. Yeah, pretty cool though. Alright, so now I will show this off. It doesn't have the box, but I'm going to leave them out of the box anyway. But the front engines move. Wind up works. Wind up. I don't collect a lot of pullbacks, and I don't. But, for these, I had to make an exception, man. Okay, I'm almost done here, guys. I will have you off of here in no time. I got a few more things to show off, actually. Finally got the 1/18th, the Jada Batmobile. Pretty sweet. Really, really neat. I'm glad to have this in my collection for real. Batman. Yeah. So yeah, my neighbor is a huge Batman fanatic. So if he's watching, I'm sure he is digging this one. I'm going to have a review of this actually soon here. I need to get back into diecast reviewing for real. I know y'all probably have been missing some of that. Now this I'm not opening until Christmas. But this will be a sneak preview of what's to come. My buddy Stanley from North Carolina and I do a gift exchange every year. I know you all are wondering, what's in the box? Well, I can't open it till Christmas, but y'all are going to see in the next video. Alright, next haul video. And yes, I got the choir nutcrackers back there. So one of the last things, I did get this guy assembled, the Infinity Gauntlet from Avengers. Happy to have that in the collection. So there's that. So yeah, I'm happy to have the Infinity Gauntlet finally. I posed it in the metal salute. I did not do the finger that everyone does. But it was a quick build. And then the last thing here, I did get the Venom helmet. This one was interesting because a Lego enthusiast had these before, and this was off eBay. Was the only decent price I could find on the Venom helmet, and it had been assembled previously, but the box was, as you can see, the box is in really good shape. Probably one of the best shaped boxes that's been opened. I mean, yeah, there's that there, but whatever. But all the parts, evidently the eBay seller, were all in one bag, and yeah, I'm gonna have to sort them, but this is worth some money now. From what I understand, the Venom is getting to be worth some cash, so I'll settle on open box if everything's been accounted for. It's fine. But yeah, got the Venom, and likely today I am looking forward to assembling him. And alright, now hopefully I can have an easier time getting this video uploaded. I know metadata has been a pain in the neck. I don't know what it is with YouTube meta, but I always have to upload my videos a few times and then get the information edited later. I don't know, YouTube really needs to work on some stuff, especially the whole ads thing and then everything else. I mean, I don't know what it is. YouTube as a general is kind of just becoming somewhat of a pain. Nothing against YouTube, but it drives me crazy. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that is my video. Alright, J-Man 63 out.